The man who does the riding today is the man we call Leith, or Leith Innes. Leith, good morning to you, mate. Good to see you back at the office. We asked Michael McNabb and Opie Boston the same thing. Do you get excited today when it starts to be the serious stuff and you're starting to get into races that start to matter, Leith?
Yeah, it's always good, come this time of the season. And, I've been away on holiday and it's good to go into the Foxes Freight, US Navy flag Foxes Plate today for Life Chance.
Mate, the track's come up a slow 9. I suppose that could potentially change during the day and you guys will have a better indication than we will. But that would seem to be a good thing for endless drama, more so than, say, a 10 or an 11.
Yeah, exactly. I think the better track, you'll see a bit of endless drama. But, look, the horse is very well. And he galloped there on Monday morning. And, he wasn't 100% on the track. But come race day, he's one of those horses that doesn't show a lot in his gallops. He's more turns up race day.
Mate, we're looking at the trial from Te Rapa recently. He looked like he just hacked up and won. Do we take anything out of this, apart from the fact that he's come back from Brisbane well? Do trials actually matter at this level?
Hey, the horse was happy. I didn't have to too much on him. And if you go for his form, his last 5 runs have been pretty good. And Pikey's really got a couple of tricks out of him. So I think the main thing is that, he's an 8-year-old now and he's happy, he wants to race. And, his trial was pretty encouraging.
Mate, we're going back to fresh ground on the inside. They haven't raced on the inside 4 metres here for about 2 months. From barrier 2, and with the fact that the Shark could be back in the field, do you maybe look to settle a pair handier on endless drama than he usually races?
Yeah, it'll be interesting how the track plays here. Te Rapa, some days it's average, to be fair, and some days it's a little bit better than average. And, it's 10 metres of new ground, so one would think you wouldn't have to be coming too wide outside the 10-metre mark. But we'll watch the first few races and see how it plays. But I'm picking from barrier 2. He'll 3 back or 4 back or something like that anyway.
Mate, if you weren't a jockey, you'd be a very good form analyst, Lethal. What do you make of him versus the Tiakau 2 versus Helena Baby? And that's just talking about the big 4. Where do you see yourself in that mix on this run we're showing, where he runs 3rd in a Stradbroke? So do we back him on this today?
You'd have to, it was pretty strong form. I'm not sure if any of the horses in the race could run 3rd in the Stradbroke. So taking a line out of that, you got Tiakau Shark's probably going to, run one of the favourites in the Epsom handicap. So you would think that, the price that he's at, you would think he'd be going close to winning. But, I'm pretty happy to be on Endless Drama. He's a neat horse, and it's definitely not his grand final today. But I think he'll be right here at the end of things.
Mate, in the 7th on the card today, you jump on a horse who's also coming back from Australia, a horse we haven't seen here before in Sam Moon, formerly with Mick Price. Fastnet Rock Mare, do you think she'll cop a slow 9 today?
She was okay in both the trials. It didn't be too much on her. I think the main thing is she sort of used to, in Australia, she was a king leader, so we'll just try and ride her just behind the speed today. She settled both times at the trials, so she's a little bit unknown, but I think in that field she's some each way chance.
Okay, when you were on her, does she give you the feel of a mare we should follow through the spring once the tracks start to maybe get a touch better, or is it hard to tell so far because you've only sat on her a couple of times?
She's one of those horses, she gets in the gates and she's not that great to be on, to be fair. But hey, when you're on her, apart from that, she's a dream to ride. But she's Fastnet Rock Mare. She's I'd say she's going to be better than a rating 65 horse.
Okay, the last on the card we have the horse who, well, lots of punters had the nightmare with Prince Hareem when he was heavily backed a couple of starts ago. You're back on him today. Barrier 6, clearly the ability is there. It's not a bad field, but talking to Pikey during the week, I got the feeling he was a little bit confident with this one. Yeah,
look, he trialled up, he had a really nice trial at Te Rapa. He's another horse, ex-Hong Kong horse. He's come back and he's a little bit hot. Today if he can jump out and put himself in midfield, there looks to be quite a bit of speed in the race. He's definitely a good each way chance, Nick.
We're seeing him here at the trials. Is he a horse, again, who can operate on a 9, or like so many of Pikey's horses, and I don't mean to be boxing them into one box or another, but like so many of Pikey's, do you think he'll be a better horse when we get to the 6, the 5s and the 4s?
I think the horse is pretty forward. He actually galloped well the other day. And, yeah, I actually don't think the track's going to be too bad for him. I definitely think he'll get through the track probably better than the other two, if anything.
Mate, over the last decade, there would have been times you've been in the jockeys room and things were maybe a little bit skinny at the experienced jockeys level. When you look around you today and over the next couple of weeks, and of course you can't look into the female jockeys room, but we've got plenty of superstars there. Would it be fair to say, Leith, we have one of the deepest riding ranks in a long time? Yourself and Opie and Nabra have joined us today. We've got Sam Weatherly back from Australia. We've got Craig Grills back. We've got premiership winners and Sam Collett and Lisa Allpress and Matt Cameron and all these people with Jonathan Parks and Chris Johnson and many, many more, Vinny involved. At the moment, would this be one of the stronger senior jockeys ranks we've had for a long time?
Don't forget King Coleman.
Sorry, I forgot Mickey Coleman. We'll add the King in as well. Would it be one of the stronger bunches you've had for a while, mate? There's a lot of talent there of the older jockey ranks. I think we're lacking a little bit with the apprentices coming through. But Ryan Elliott's just come out of his apprenticeship. He's a good young rider. It's a lot of better riders have also ended in Australia where the better money is over there as well. Okay, I forgot Danielle Johnson too. That'll get me a slap around the back of the head at some stage. My apologies, DJ. Leith, what's the one horse you're looking forward to riding over the spring? Because I know often you get to pick Pikey's better ones. Is there a horse you're jumping on where you think to yourself, oh, this will be a bit of fun? I love Endless Drama. He's a beautiful horse. I spend a lot of time with him in Brisbane, and I really want to, for the owners, Qatar Racing, I really want to win a Group 1 for them with the horse. So bring on the Tizino hopefully in 2 weeks' time. Hey mate, just one I need to ask you about. Race 4, Irish Flame. I thought it wasn't the worst chance for John Wheeler.
Yeah, no, he's a nice horse. He's got down the weight a little bit. It was a nice enough run over 1,200 metres. And today I know Wheels is pretty happy with him.
Mate, I saw you 2 weeks ago at the Warriors. They got thrashed on that occasion, but they were good last week against Manly. Will you be tuning in tomorrow when they take on the Roosters?
Yeah, definitely be tuning in. They're going to have to play as good as they did against Manly. I'll be watching for sure, Mick.
Mate, enjoy today. Hope it goes well for you at Endless Drama and a few of the other ones who are in the market. Thanks for joining us here on the Punters Lounge.